But it's, imagine living over there. My brother lives in Nagoya, Japan. And I have some other business folks that I've worked with over the years that travel back and forth and do business out of Japan. It bothers them to go over there because they just don't know from day to day, if this guy is going to just launch something and just go haywire and go crazy. Who's to know? $70, by the way, I'd like to mention we're raising money for Charles Harder, the gentleman who did this broadcast way before me and pioneered talk radio in so many different ways for so many people that are now doing talk shows themselves, have gone on to do big things in radio because of Chuck lending his microphone to so many people over the years. And he is in a nursing home these days, and he is bedridden, can't get out of bed, and we thought a perfect gift for somebody that's bedridden, that still has a mind, and it works, to be able to make an exit and escape mentally. An iPad's wonderful, and if you've never used one, well, you can surf the web, you can get your email, you can listen to music, you can do everything, but it's not a heavy computer. It's something that he can handle with his hands and point and click, stretch things out, compose, because I told Chuck he should write another book. And this seems to be a good answer. So what we would like to do is buy him an iPad. And if you'd like to contribute, like to give something today, we're about $70 right now. Our goal, $7.99. So if you could give now, Geraldo, thank you. He gave a gift of $30. And that brought us a little bit higher. Appreciate that. And he gave me some encouragement, and I appreciate that. He says, brother, hang in there. Hang in there. Hang in there. And I appreciate that. I'm trying to hang in there for all of America, all of you guys that listen, Mr. and Mrs. America, that many of us have literally felt that our country has left us behind in so many different ways. And so thankful that Donald Trump has gotten in. I'll tell you who's not very thankful is CNN. By the way, you want to make a donation, forthepeopleshow.com. That's where you can go right now and do that. And I appreciate that. forthepeopleshow.com. Right on the front page, you'll see the iPad, and underneath it, there's an option to where you can donate as much as you want to give. And it doesn't matter. Don't feel bad if you can only give $5 or $1. Just whatever it is, laid upon your heart. It's funny. Whenever I give, a number pops in my head, and I don't know if it's a God thing or whatever it is, but I've given, homeless people or people that are raising money for a certain thing, and when it pops in, I don't even question it. As silly as that might sound, if it's $100, $500, whatever it is, I've given it through the years, and it always seems, and maybe you've had this experience in your life, but whenever you give, it comes back to you. And we call it a little modern word. We say it's paying it forward. You do something good, or we used to call it karma. But I believe in those things. I think if we do things together, something positive, meaningful to help somebody else other than ourselves, because we help ourselves every single day. Let's face it. But to help somebody else, and this could be for some of you listening, a perfect stranger, because you might just know me as the only host of For the People. But you're helping me and somebody that's important to me. So if you could take a moment and just go to the website to forthepeopleshow.com, I assure you that you're going to feel great about doing something for somebody else, even for a stranger. Maybe this is the first that you've listened to the broadcast. We're not getting rich off this thing. We're not gaining anything. It's a listener-supported broadcast, and we're not raising money for the show. We're raising money to buy the iPad. And that's what we're asking for right now. And all that money goes towards purchasing the iPad, and I'd like to do this today. So if you want to go ahead and write that check or whatever it is, you can come with me. We'll go get we'll get the iPad together. And we'll present it to Chuck. And by the way, I want to make that offer available because there might be some fans out there that really love Chuck and maybe really want to make a bigger donation, maybe cover the whole thing or at least half of it. and maybe want to present it with me in Gainesville, Florida. Maybe I have to pick you up at the airport, but I'll make the trip. It's a couple hours from Tampa. Fly in, pick you up, bring you back to Tampa International, what have you. But maybe that would be meaningful for you to see Chuck and present this and spend a little time with him. But I'm going to make that offer available. Why not? Chuck would enjoy hearing from somebody that he helped and somebody that enjoyed him through the years, and it would be meaningful altogether. So I'm going to put that out there. And, you can get, 4 people in there, 4 or 5 people to say hello. So we'll open it up to 4 or 5 people that may want to take advantage of that special opportunity to meet Chuck. So if you'd like to, go ahead and make that donation, and you can put a note into the donation at forthepeopleshow.com. You can use your bank card. You can use MasterCard, Visa, Discover, Amex, any of those. It's all secure. Don't have to worry. I don't see your information. It's encrypted on our website. Guaranteed, we've never had an issue with anybody's information or anybody's card numbers getting, spilled over somewhere else. We go through PayPal. They're a big bank, and they're worldwide. And, again, I've never had any issue with anybody that's ever given. And it's one time, bada bing, bada boom, like the Italians say. It's in and out real fast. You put your information in, and there you go. But and we'll just use your first name, just like we did with Geraldo, just like we did with Paul from Riverdale, California. Appreciate you guys. You guys mean the world to me, and you guys encourage me each and every day. And isn't that what it's about? Isn't that at the end of the day, we have friends we can partner with across the country, and some of you I will maybe we won't meet until we get to heaven. But it's awesome that we have this relationship, and it's on the radio. And you know how talk radio goes. I come into your home, your car, and it's kind of like a companion. It's kind of interesting when I travel, and I'll go up to, say, Wisconsin when I've done a series of live broadcast up there, and you kind of feel like a rock star. It's a smaller town up in Wisconsin, but these people are genuine. They're real, salt of the earth kind of people. That's the kind of town, honestly, that I could live in. Man, if the local talk show station there in that market offered me a position up there, I'd move there. I am just so serious. I am ready to get out of Tampa. Well, it's become really crowded. It's just, smaller towns are nice because you get to know the people and you get to know your neighbors. And maybe you don't know your neighbors, but, you can run into somebody at the local subway and you can recognize a face when you go into the Walmart or go into the grocery store or the deli. I think that's pretty neat. And I like going to the Midwest and different portions of smaller places. People are sharp. Just because you go into a small town doesn't mean there's a bunch of dummies. People are smart, and they're up on things, even politics. And I'm always, my chagrin, they'll teach me something. And that's the way it's supposed to be. But anyways, I would do that in a heartbeat. No kidding. Yeah, I'd give Tampa. Are you kidding me? This is small anyway, but smaller would be just fine. I'm Keith Allen, and your good dose of common sense continues. We're going to be talking about CNN and Fareed Zakaria, who says that it's about angry white men in our country that made Donald Trump president. Is he right? We'll hear from him, and we'll talk about what CNN's up to when we come back. This is For the People.
We'll help you survive this thing called life. We're for the people. For the people. For the people is there.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us and went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew is I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it, don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Wounded Warrior Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on.
To trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
Get ready, get set for 123 Ready TV, the brand new app that everyone's talking about for your PC or Android device that allows you access to most every movie or TV show ever made. Sound incredible? Well, it is, because once you pay $19.99, that's all you pay. Just the movies and TV shows you like without the hassle. The internet streams everything already. What 123 Ready does is it finds them, then delivers them directly to you, commercial-free. There's nothing quite like it, and it's available now at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And before you buy 123 Ready TV, watch the video and see how simple it is to start watching all those movies and TV shows. If you like movies and TV shows, but don't enjoy paying for all of them, no problem. Just pay $19.99 and start enjoying countless titles and entertaining TV better than anyone. Get your 123 Ready TV for $19.99 at forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page. Some things in life need a little attention. Like a plant. If not watered, it begins to turn brown. But if watered properly, its leaves turn green again. Like a plant, For the People needs watering too. Your thoughtfulness provides sustainability for us to grow and reach our full potential. You see, For the People depends on you to broadcast this program to help inform and educate folks so you can make a difference right where you are. Grab your watering can and join us as we endeavor to make a difference in people's lives each and every day. To donate, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Just look for the watering can and water as much as you can. At For the People, our garden is full of opportunities, and planting something allows others to enjoy the benefits. At For the People, our mission is simple. Give you the news that matters with good old-fashioned common sense, mixed with a conservative point of view. Simply log on to our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Thanks for your support. It's Angry White Men. Angry white man, am I one of them? Are you one of them? Are you an angry white man? Are you an angry white woman? How about being an angry American? Why does it have to be a white thing? Because there were plenty of minorities, as I know that there were, and plenty of them. But they have to blame it on white America. Well, if it is white America, count me in. Count me in. I'm angry. I voted for Donald Trump, angry because Washington and, well, the ex-presidents have really let us down. And so the answer to angry white America or angry Americans is that we were angry, frustrated, I guess would be probably a better word to use. If I had to use a word and choose a word, it'd be angry. But CNN is deciding to spin something again. This is what CNN has to say, so of course they bring in a minority. The changing face of America. is brown. It's brown.